Hi, welcome to my dining room. This is where I've mentored 11 groups over the last 11 years. I want to talk for a few minutes about how you set the tone on your first meeting. Invariably, even though you make a big deal out of everybody being on time, someone's going to come walking in the door late. And you only get one chance to start with anything, but particularly in this group. What you want to do is make sure that that person who's late feels the weight of being late and holding up the group. Because if they're late the first night, that gives permission to everyone else to be late on meeting 2 and meeting 3. And before the end of the year, everybody will be coming early, a few will be early and everybody else will be late. And you won't be able to get the full 3 hours of time that you really need with your guys. So what I've done is made it a practice that when the late person comes in, I ask the group to be quiet so that there's no conversation. I don't make it okay for them to come in late. When they come in and sit down, I ask everybody to take the journal that's been placed in front of them, turn to the first page, and write this down. In this city, traffic is always an issue, but rarely an excuse. And then I tell them, you didn't just cost us 5 minutes or 9 minutes or 15 minutes. You cost all of us, all 9 of us, 15 minutes. That's a lot of time. We need to respect each other and be here on time. And then I move on and move into the agenda, and it's done. I don't mean to make anybody feel belittled. I do want them to be embarrassed. But man, have I ever set the tone that it means something to be on time. That transfers over when you say, we're going to all read this book. Now they're going to know, if I don't read this book, I'm going to be embarrassed. If I don't memorize this scripture, it's going to matter. And that's the real heart and soul of radical mentoring. That's what makes this process so effective, because in a 2011 world, when nobody's holding anybody accountable, when everybody's free agent people working out of their homes, working over the web, always doing things, being productive, working more maybe than ever, there's very few environments where anybody is truly accountable face to face that says, hey, this is the expectation. I'm counting on you. We're all counting on you to do your part. We're going to do our part. Together, we're going to learn and grow together. So setting the tone that first night is really, really critical to making your radical mentoring group successful for the entire year.